All right, very pleased to be joined this time by Coach Joe Thornton. Coach is the offense coordinator, the quarterback coach at Thomas County Central, and I thought Thomas County Central may have done as good a job as anybody in the state of Georgia this year of coming in new and taking over and having a great season. Coach, first, thank you so much for joining me. Second, congratulations on a great season, man.
Well, thank you, Chris, and then thank you for what you do, being an ambassador for the game of football and sharing your wealth of knowledge that you've had over the years. You know, we were fortunate this year, at Thomas County Central, but I can tell you, we had great kids, and then an unbelievable coaching staff, that we get to work with each day, and they're even better men. So,
yeah, you guys got some great ones. Let's talk about quarterback in season drills, Coach. Take it away. I'll get out the way.
Okay, this is I'd be ashamed if I didn't mention my wife. We're a blended family, so this is one of our 8 children to get 8 children. But that's my wife. This is my contact information and my phone number and email if you need to get in contact with me. These are my past last 5 quarterbacks that I've had the opportunity to coach. From this past year, Sam Brown, who ended up being our region player of the year. Nico Fan at Moultrie, who was the region player, quarterback, 7A quarterback of the year at Colquitt County. He's probably going to hold all the passing records by the time he graduates. Unbelievable kid. Xavier Williams played for us my first year at Colquitt. I ended up signing with Charlotte. Kyle Toole at Lee County. And then probably my favorite of all time, that's my son there on the left. Finished up with him in Enterprise over in Alabama. So that's a little bit of my background of where I've been and my last 5 guys. I'm going to talk to you about our everyday drills. Kind of what we do is our warm-up drills and what we do each day. Quarterbacking now, though, if you know as well as I do, it's pretty much a year-round deal. Those kids, we start in the classroom. We start with our quarterback school early, actually in the end of January, starting in February. We start with that in the classroom, and then on the field too. But this is kind of a culmination of what we do, of kind of things that as we go. The first one is our warm-up drills, and it's nothing special. It's drills that I did when I was playing for my dad. But what I've learned over the years is they're really good. These knee drills, of course, build up the quarterback's core. We spend a lot of time on, if you'll see how he's paused here, we spend a lot of time on the most efficient way to go from what we call the triangle, which is here, to the horizontal L, which is here. And we spend a lot of time on making sure we're efficient to that. Well, and over the years, what I've noticed is because I did this little drill and made them pause and hold here, we've had less shoulder injuries and less soreness. That rotator cuff in the back gets strengthened over the time of us doing these drills, and then them pausing and holding that weight of the ball has built those that rotator cuff up, and we've had less injuries and less shoulder soreness as we've gone through that. We'll do right knee. We'll switch to our left knee. Again, each time what I'm looking for is ball is in a good triangle. Now, Sam had an issue where he held the ball too high. He was kind of old school and held the ball too high. So we made him drop down a little bit more just to generate some more power. We probably added 10% to his arm strength this past year just by tweaking those little things with his throwing motion. But we wanted him to carry it a little bit below the collarbone and then bring it to horizontal L and throw and get on top of the ball. So we do that, right knee, left knee, both knee. Again, we're building habits. We're building muscle memory. We're warming up. and we're going through and building that core strength up. We'll go to that till we'll go to standing. Now, Sam, I don't make them when we go to standing drills. I don't make them do the horizontal L pause. Sam was just so conscientious of getting better at that. He just continued to do it, and I don't fuss at him about doing it. I think it's a great thing, because again, it's muscle memory on being the most efficient way you can bring the ball back and start your throwing mechanics. Of course, in this one, we're trying to make sure that they're getting their hand on. We're focused on getting their hand on top of the ball. This helps on what we call throwing two balls, which is throwing over linebackers, throwing hole shots in cover two, those kind of things. So we're building up. Again, we'll keep building up. We do we change our feet, and we call what we call wrong way. Wrong way throws. What we're trying to do and emphasize in wrong way throws is that index finger getting on top of the ball, and them learning to feel that, get a feel for that index finger being on top of the ball. Again, we'll start out in all season doing like 6 of each one of these drills. As the season rolls on, we'll do about 4. We'll do about 4 of each drill as we move, and they'll progressively move back. But again, this one's working on getting the index finger, getting a good feel for their index finger, getting their hand on top of the ball and their fingers on top of the ball. Okay, trigger drill. We're a big RPO team. So this is part of our everyday drills too. I post the, I got the nice write up here and everything. So if anybody wants to pause and look at the setups on that, I'm going to talk you through it for time, because of time. All right, trigger drill is Old Baylor Art Browse drill, where the quarterbacks are facing opposite to each other. We're going to start moving our feet, getting our feet warmed up, and we're going to move the ball side to side on our hands. The opposite quarterback is going to clap his hands. When he claps, we're going to trigger the platform, and get the ball out. Now, big emphasis on this again is being quick, but learning how to trigger quick to the platform, getting in their throwing base. And we define our platform as I'm athletic on the bottom, good knee bend, and I got a tux on up top. I'm straight, I'm good sitting tall, and that's what we define as our platform. So getting the platform and getting the ball out and as quick as we can and being accurate with it. The first way we do it is what we call turn easy. Okay, the quarterback turns the easiest way for him, which would be opening to his left. Okay, and then making a throw. Okay, the next one is we'll do the same thing. Quarterback's moving his feet, bouncing the ball in his hands. We turn hard, which is turning to our right for a right-handed quarterback. He's going to turn hard and make a good accurate throw. All right, then we're going to start with our walk away trigger drill and turn easy. So just walking away, what I'm getting them used to is being in different situations where their feet, where they have to trigger and throw. So we're walking away, trigger, making a good throw. And again, we'll build this up to we're about 10 or 15 yards apart as we're going. Walking away, turn easy, walking away, turn hard, same thing, same part of the drill. We're walking away, and we're going to turn to our right, which is what we call hard, and make a throw. Now, Coach, stop me if you got anything.
No, that's good, Coach. I'm learning myself.
Great. So whenever and this drill video is every year is I'll make these, but I want to show them. Okay, this is why we do the drill. I want to make sure that there's video clips of us doing it in a game or in practice. So this is the video that when we started meeting. All right, this is teaching our warm-up drills. This is one of the video and the clips that I use. So this is trigger. So trigger, ball out. Okay. So this is why we do trigger. I want them to know why. So I'm trigger, ball out. Sorry, I didn't mute that. Trigger, ball out. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't mute it. I'll go ahead and mute that. So anytime I use these videos or anytime I use a drill, I always want to make sure and tag them doing the drill, carrying the drill over into the game. Again, I want them to know why. I want them to be want them to be able to teach themselves and self-correct. So again, these are just videos of us using trigger drill. Trigger. All right, the last one we'll do is we're working on throwing on the run, and it's called yo-yo drill. And basically we're getting our feet warmed up, running at each other, and working on throwing on the run. We're going to start with our running and attacking the other quarterback as he backpedals and backs away from us. We're going to foot fire and then make a throw. Okay, then we're going to backpedal. The other guy's going to attack us. He's going to foot fire, make a throw. And we're going to attack him, foot fire, make a throw. Big emphasis on this is make sure that they start running, want to attack, running at the target, and then foot fire and throw. The foot fire gets their feet up under them and lets them make an accurate throw, lets them get on balance. All right. And one of my favorite drills, and we're going to do this every day, and what I've learned over the years of doing this, and it's no tight rider, Tony, first time I learned it was from Tony Franklin, and probably in the early 2000s, and he's named it all different kind of drills, names now to it, but it's been great for my quarterbacks' footwork, but it's also been great for them on their targeting and accuracy. I'll show you. Let's go through the drill. So big thing for us is staying in platform. Again, platform defined as us is our bottom is in an athletic position, ready to throw, and we're tall up top. Okay. We got a tuxedo on up top and our gym shorts on the bottom. So we're moving and we're going to use a line. Okay, we use lines a lot in everything we do as far as quarterbacks. We're going to move up and back and we're going to scan the field and see the field. Don't like right here, he's getting his feet too close together. Okay, I always want to stay in platform and be in a position to throw. The quarterback's job is deliver the ball and throw the ball. If your feet come out of platform, you can't, you got to reset your feet and can't throw from, you're going to make inaccurate throws, or you're not going to throw the ball very well. We'll go forward, up and back, and then we'll go side to side tight rider. Okay, side to side tight rider. And they'll get good at seeing the field. Okay, scan across the line and back, and they're going to scan the field and see the field. All right. Of course, then whenever I, like I said, I want them to know why we do drills. I don't just put drills on to kill time. I want them to understand why we do it. So if you'll watch quarterback's feet here, we're going to open shuffle. He triggers tight riders. You can see his feet speed up. Okay. The other thing, big thing that we talk about a lot of times, see tight riders and to make an accurate throw is we tight rider to target. So tight rider to target means it's going to make you you're going to speed your feet up going through your progression, and especially right before you make your throw, just makes you more accurate. So I like to tag a few. Like I said, tag a few times where they've been accurate and done a good job. So target here, good job by Sam. Fire tight rider's feet, find a clean throwing lane, make a good throw. Okay. I love the practice. Show them the practice stuff, because I tell you what, we get great. The drone footage we get at practice is awesome, especially for teaching quarterbacks. You can teach them footwork. You can see them footwork, tight rider. That's the same drill we just did going across the line, side to side. He's tight rider, he slides over. Tight rider makes an accurate throw. So I really love using the film from practice to let them see it. Again, tight rider target, but throws an accurate throw. And when they get good at this, their accuracy goes up tremendously. That's one of the things that I've noticed, and that's why we emphasize it and we do it. And we're going to do this drill. We're going to do this drill every day for sure. I mean, it's part of our warm-ups that we start practice with. Again, just being good tight rider feet going through and being accurate. All right, drops down the line. We hadn't even started really warming up. We started warming up the bottom with tight rider, and then we'll go what we call drops down the line. And it's exactly what it's saying. It's just drops down the line. Now we divide it up. Drops are divided into, for us, short steps and long steps, just because of the rhythm of each pass play. I'll give them a toolbox, what we call our toolbox of drops, because there's so many drops that they'll use, different drops that they'll use in one pass play. Like I said, I try to give them a toolbox for success, and one may be a little bit different than the other, but we try to rep each one of those every day, and like I said, to give them the ability to use any of their drops from their toolbox. This is the foundation of how we teach it. If you'll notice, their steps are short. Okay, their weight, we talk to them about their weight staying centered down the midline. We want to keep them in an upright. That way, if it's a wet field, we're not going to slip, and we can stop at any time we want to stop. So if you'll notice, Sam, and I'll blow a whistle them, and they'll have to stop. Then they'll go back. They'll blow a whistle. They'll have to stop. They'll go back to dropping. I'll blow a whistle. They have to stop. I'll start them, stop them, start them, stop them again. In this, I'm just checking to make sure you can see that they have short steps. It's short steps, and that they're weight centered and they're under control and can stop quickly. Some years back, defenses have gotten so good. The reason I use those short drop steps is corners were getting so good at reading the quarterback's drops. If he was just using quick drain drops and triggering and throwing, that they were shutting down on us and not giving us the reads that we wanted them to see. We wanted them to see drop back pass, but they were jumping and buzzing and jumping routes quicker because of our drops. So years ago, we started doing this short drop, and it's really been good to us. The next thing we'll do is what we call big drop, which is basically normal everybody's drop. Big emphasis on this, even in the short drop too, is we want them to lead with their heel. What I mean by this, if you turn your toe, your hips are going to turn, your eyes are going to turn, shoulders are going to turn. You're not going to be able to see to the left. You're not going to be able to see the whole field. So a big emphasis on drops on the line. Stand on that line is leading with the heel and keeping your front left shoulder open for the right-handed quarterback. Okay, so those are big coaching points for him. But we're going to go from one hash, from the sideline down the line to the other hash, to the hash. Again, same thing here. If you'll watch, I love Sam. He does a great job of listening. Right here, he's leading with his heel. Again, instead of with his toe, that keeps him open. He can see the field from left to right. And this is basically teaching part of our big drops. All right. During the season, we work on drops, but a lot of times, I listened to, I think it was the Elite 11 guy, quarterback coach, Trent Dilfer, was talking about 70% of the time, you don't throw on your original platform that you started on. So we spend a lot of time, once I've taught them during the off season, the different drops we have, we'll use a trigger drop, which is just open, turn, open and throw. We'll use a quick drop, 3 quick step drop. We'll use what we call open shuffle. Then we'll use what we call a 3 big. an open shuffle and a 3 quick are pretty much the same. It's just that some quarterbacks are more comfortable with the open shuffle timing of it than the 3 quick. All right, so pocket movements, and I tell our guys all the time, being a quarterback, you got to be comfortable in the pocket. It's got to be like you're in rush hour traffic in the middle of Atlanta, and you're standing on this yellow line, this white line right here, and cars are whizzing by you, and you're comfortable in that, and you're comfortable in that environment. You know, so we try to do a lot of things during our practice that work on that for them. And then I want to do a lot of things that too, again, that they're going to use in a game to make them more accurate throwing the ball that and coming off platform. So one of the first ones we do is we'll go through a quick game progression, and then we're going to hit a check down to a back. Well, we're getting the A-gap pressure back in our face, okay? So we're going to do what we call a punch back, okay? So he's triggering through. He's going to trigger through a progression. Now he's going to punch back and then make an accurate throw. I think it's, you know, I think if you, it's important to give them this tools. Like I said, give them the tool, number one, but give them the practice at doing those different and giving them the different, what we call conflicts, A gap, B gap, C gap conflicts that they're going to get and to make them move their feet. So punch back, and again, I want to make sure that they see how we're using this in the game and how we're using this in practice. Sam does a good job here, punch back and makes a throw, gets a blitz. He's getting blitzed, getting A-gap pushed back in his face, so he has to punch back and get a clean throw in. Okay, the next one we'll do is what we call tight rider to the left. It's open shuffle and tight rider left. Now, we'll switch these up. We won't always use open shuffle with tight rider left. We may go 3 quick with tight rider left. We may go 3 big with tight rider left. That just depends on what we're carrying in the script that day. You know, I try to go by the script of what we're using that day. So we go open shuffle. He has to slide to the left. It's not a quick slide, but it's a tight rider over to find a clean throwing lane and then make an accurate throw. Again, this is times where they're not under, you know, we don't have a rush on them, so they can practice on making these throws and being accurate. Again, goes back to, I want to show them in a game, using it in a game. So this is tight rider right for Sam. He has to open show, tight riders to the right, makes it clean to find the clean throwing lane. It makes a throw. Tight rider right, make a clean throw. Yeah, and this is tight rider left. He speeds his feet up, slides to the left, makes a good throw. Again, we work on those base drops, but again, you don't always, the pocket moves, there's people moving in front of you. You got to find the clean throwing lane. So when he buzzes, tight riders to the left and slides slightly to the left, that's something he's done every day in our drills and get comfortable doing it. Tight rider left again. Tight rider slides to the left, finds a clean throwing lane, makes a good throw. Next one, and I'll move on just because of time. He did a great job of doing this. He has a good end zone and from practice. Him sliding, typing to the left and throwing back to the right. And we'll do those drills. We'll tight rider to the left. We'll tight rider to the right. Like I said, we'll change up the drop. We'll maybe a 3 quick, tight rider left, open shuffle, tight rider left, or move to the right. The next one we'll do is we'll do a 3 kick, and we'll 3 quick with a kick to the left. So if I got to move big and I got to move all of a sudden, I'm getting a linebacker put back on me by a running back, and I got to move over and make a throw. I mean, then this is the footwork that we'll use. He's going to move that back foot, drive the ball. Okay. Again, 3 quick, kick left, make a good throw. Again, we have the same thing when we talk about that when we're doing this is when we target, we talk about our platform and we talk about our targeting. All right, targeting for us is we talk about your front shoulder targets you, and then your back, what we call our back ankle eye. If that back ankle eye is pointed towards your target and your front shoulder is pointed towards your target, you're usually going to be pretty accurate. And we want our momentum going towards our target. So when you're doing this kick left, that's something that we have to pay attention to, because what they'll want to do is, a lot of quarterbacks is they want to fall off to the left. When they fall off, the ball drops down, causes the ball to go high. So that's one of the things that I really pay attention to when I'm coaching this drill. Open shuffle. Here's an open shuffle with a kick left, make a throw. Again, if you can see, he's driving straight to his target. He's not falling off to the target. And the hardest way is to the left. Is to the left. Okay. Now, this is one. When I started making this, when I started making the cut ups from it, I found out that our 2 O-line was definitely not as good as our first O-line. Our O-line, so the twos had a lot more pocket movement than the ones. Our offensive line, our first offensive line was pretty good this year. I think we gave up like 3 sacks on the season, and that's, Coach Dudley did an amazing job with those guys this year. All right, this is Chris. This is an open shuffle drop with a kick to the left, and then he making a throw for us. Again, I like to show them in the practice of them doing these. Here's an open shuffle. He kicks to the left. Open shuffle, kick to the left, make a good throw. Let's see, I got a better shot here. Open shuffle, kick left, makes a throw. This is one of our young quarterbacks. A great kid. I'm excited about him. This is 1 kick right. This is play off of play action, open shuffle. This would be a kick right. Pull it up. With a 1 kick to the right, kick right, balance up, throw, make a throw. I love showing them this, especially after they've done the drills and they see that the work they're putting in is paying off, and that's of course satisfying for them and me too as their coach, obviously. This is 3 quick with a kick to the right. Kick to the right. Kick to the right, balance back up, make a throw. I'll move on. There's several, like I said, I have several of those, but I'll move through these. All right. Of course, sometimes we'll have to move big in the pocket, so we'll do 3 big, and we'll kick twice over and make a good throw. I see a lot of coaches teaching throwing off platform. I don't really work on that. I'll do this. I want them to throw on platform as much as they can. So what we try to do is try to get good at moving and being back on platform, getting back on platform and making throws. The fancy throw where you run it sideways and throwing it underarm and all that. I mean, sidearm, those are for guys that's throwing the ball, had 1 million reps at throwing a football. And, these are high school guys that are, starting out and learning how to throw a ball. So they hadn't thrown that many. So we try to spend a lot of time on being on platform and throwing from platform, just teaching them how to move and then moving. So it's kick to the right, make a throw. See, I got to get a better go. Now, this is an open shuffle with the 2 kicks. Okay, 2 kick and make a throw. Actually, make a pick, but we're working on getting her to moving the throw. Kick, make a throw. 3 quick with 2 kicks to the right. Kick, kick, make a throw. I'll take that off. 2, 3 quick with 2 kick. 1, 2, kick, kick. Make a good throw. All right, the next one we'll do, the next drill we'll do is what we call, it's ball security. We're gonna climb, we get a defender rushing to our ball, to the ball side. We wanna climb in the pocket, keep the ball away, climb up and make a throw. Well, those things don't just, people don't naturally do that. He climbs, throws. This was actually a 3 big drop, kick to the left, climb, and then make a throw. So 3 big, gather, kick to the left, climb, make a throw. So again, climb, ball away, good ball security, ball away, climb up, ball away, make a throw. Open shuffle, ball away, open shuffle, ball away, make a throw. Again, these are, like I said, when you practice those at practice, those, and when you do them in the game, they're a lot easier than the first time you've ever done it is in a game pressure situation. That 3 big with the ball away again, he drags the ball away, makes the throw. But him turning his shoulders, keeping the ball away from the defender, and moving up and being able to get in the throwing position. 3 big with the ball away. Ball away, drive, make a throw. This one I saved this because when we talked about a while ago being comfortable in the rush hour and in traffic, this was definitely being comfortable in the traffic. And you got him all the way around him. All the way around him. He's got to make an accurate throw, which was a great throw. Ended up being a drop, but ends up being a great throw. But I love how comfortable he is and how he follows through, how he comes through with his throw. Love seeing that. Love it. Fast screen drill. We throw a lot of fast screens and we ask them to get the ball out pretty quick. This is no different than some of y'all old school Tony drill where we trigger, get the ball out, reset, trigger, get the ball out, reset. Working on, biggest thing is I want him to have quick feet and see how fast he can do it. But I want to make sure that they're giving a good front hip throw to make sure that the defender the receiver can catch it and get upfield. Catch it and get upfield quick with the ball. Again, if I use a drill, I'm gonna tag them doing it in a game because I want them buy-in from the guys buy-in as that they've been using those drills. They actually used a drill in a game. Here's more. Trigger, get the ball out, screens, trigger, get the ball out, screens. Again, like I said, if I use the drill, if I do a drill, I want to make sure they see it in the game and practice. Let's see. Like I said, they like watching themselves do it, so I give them several. This is a good job catching, triggers his feet, gets the ball to the front hip, gets the ball out quick to a guy that can make plays in space. Let's see. All right, the last one we'll go through tonight is what we call point slide. and it's point slide scramble drill. Everybody in America does it. We'll use, I'll set them up. They'll go through a progression. They'll verbalize. I'm big on them verbalizing the progression and putting their feet where the receivers should be. That back ankle, that front shoulder lining up to where they're targeted to is a big deal for us, for me. After they go through their progression, I'll start moving them in the pocket, doing the wave drill. I'm pointing, making a move, making a punch back, making a move up. Okay, Sam carried the ball low, not crazy about it, but he over-exaggerated because we tried to fix what he had done in the past. Okay, but I'd rather carry the ball a little bit higher in what we call the triangle up around the collarbone here, just for ball security purposes. And then I'll point and I'll get them a scramble drill and get them out, and we'll put different quarterbacks in different positions to make throws too. And again, I like to show them proofs in the pudding, them using the drill. Great job of scrambling out, making a play. Have him to slide up in the pocket, protect the ball, get his shoulders around, make a play. Scramble drill again. All right, Coach. That wraps me up as far as our everyday warm-up drills and quarterback drills. Like I said, there's my contact information. If anybody wants any of that or wants to talk more about what we do in the off season or other drills we do. We obviously do more drills throughout the week, but those are pretty much what we do every day. We're going to spend a little bit of time every day on.
Coach, I'll ask you a question or two on that in a second, but I'd be remiss if I didn't say that I knew that you had a lot of all-region players down there and all-region coaches, but even the film folks are all-region at Thomas County Central. Man, that was some quality film. I was impressed, especially the practice film. These guys are killing it, whoever running that drone.
Yeah, we do. We got some. It's like anywhere else. It's kids, Coach. You know, but the kids do a great job, and we have some good coaches. You know, and it's a team effort. We have some good coaches that are involved in charge of that, and they do an amazing job.
Well, I'm serious. You tell them that we were bragging on them because you know, everybody, a lot of people have good folks there, but they need to hear some compliments too, because that job is not always a job that gets put out there, but it's a big deal. And hasn't the practice film, Coach, you like me, you've been around a couple days, hadn't the practice film come a long way? I mean, even in the last few years, the stuff people are showing is phenomenal. The drone thing's changed everything, for what you can see.
The drone really has the drone thing really has changed everything. The view you get from the drone, you know, it's just disappointing you can't get it in the game.
Yeah.
But, we love the drone, drone view. I think we use 2 drones at practice, and then we use we use 2 drones at practice, and then 2 side cameras too. So we're blessed that they do a really good job. Our camera crew and our video crew do a great job.
It is a tool in building a program that's a championship caliber program now. It really is. It's a very important piece of it. Coach, I'll let you out of here on this, but you've coached a while. You've done a lot of great things as a coach. Am I right in saying that way too many guys want to watch these things and get the new play? They want to know what plays you called, or Coach Rogers, whoever. They want to know what you guys did scheme wise.
Right.
And I'm sure y'all did a great job, but what they're missing is the stuff we showed today at every position, not just quarterbacks.
Yeah,
is that a fair assessment? Is there more of attention to the tactical stuff and not enough to the technical, and it's going in the negative direction? It feels that way.
No doubt, no doubt. The devil's in the details. And we spend a lot of time with the details. We run football's been around a long time. There's not a whole lot of new ways to do things. Newfangled schemes that you're going to come up with every day. Power still power, and zone still zone. But we do try to, spend a lot of time on position wise, being detailed. And, the blessing of that too is we've kind of been together. Justin, I was with Justin for 3 years at Colquitt. We come from similar backgrounds, and he does a great job. He coaches our receivers, he and Josh Allen, and David Wyndon coaches our tight ends. He's been with us there at Colquitt. Jimmy Dudley had been at Colquitt with us. Josh Allen had actually was a old Tony Franklin player, and he'd kind of been in the system. So, what we did, was very all the as far as the base knowledge was similar for all of us, but we all understood it's about the details, and it's how you teach things, and it's the organization of that's what makes things work.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more, Coach. And so I pointed out, but I appreciate you taking some time to talk to me, Coach. I really did enjoy that, and it's no doubt that Thomas County Central in good hands with all you guys. So if I can ever help you or any of you guys out, please let me know.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it, man.
Take care.
Yes, sir.